White cockatoos. There's two of them there. You see some kangaroos in the distance there. There's quite a few of them. Going back into the forest. Good morning, it's Willow here. I've never been to this particular spot before, but I've been driving around just to see if I can find some old diggings, perhaps some more obscure locations to try, and I've actually found a few. So in fact there's a sinkhole here, and up the hill there's obviously some more working. So I'll go and get the detector out of the car and see if I can find something. Hopefully I'll get back to you with something soon. Well, it turns out the site of those old diggings turns out to be this old puddler. Quite a magnificent example. Unfortunately people have dumped rubbish and parts of it, which probably means it's going to be pretty hard to detect, but if there's a puddler here then that would indicate there was some fairly rich gravel coming in to be processed, and they wouldn't have built it here without a good reason. So it's interesting. Anyway, hopefully on to the next. You can see where the water probably would have been stored after it was processed, carried up and then washed out into that dam there, up that hill. Yeah, I can see some extra diggings further up the hill, so I'll go and have a look up there. I've just found a noise here in the old puddler, but I think it's junk. I've got to balance my detector. I think it's a bit of surface rubbish. Old nail. Oh well, on to the next. Looks like this junk's sort of probably from the 1970s, I'd say, these old flagon bottles. Yeah, hadn't seen one of those since I was a kid. More recent rubbish, of course. What a shame. It makes it very hard to detect these sort of spots of this amount of garbage around. Sometimes beer bottles, a Carlton United Brewery bottle. These are these ants that you've really got to watch out for. They're over a centimetre long. probably like 1.5 centimetres, and they're very aggressive and they actually attack if you disturb them or get them annoyed. These have got a very, very painful bite, so you got to keep an eye out for these guys. Yeah, I disturb them trying to move a stick off this mullet keep. And they're very, very cranky. Well, there's interesting mining history all around this place. Love the way that's all welded to bolted together, that chimney. Well, I'll keep going. And here he is there, just waiting quietly there for something to come along, but he's a blue-tongued lizard. Quite a reasonable size one too. I suspect he probably lives permanently in this hole, since I doubt he'd be able to climb out. It's probably about 2.5 metres deep. Probably does want to get out of this hole, but anyway, he's got a nice shady spot there to hang out in the hot weather. G'day, it's Willow here. I've decided to swing the E-trac after swinging the GPX 5000 for a number of hours, and it's actually very hot and I'm actually feeling really tired. So I thought I'd try for a couple of coins and relics, and anyway I came across an old bit of crockery on the ground and I thought this looks like a good spot. First target is a Queen Victoria halfpenny. I think it's the pre-1860s because it's a large one. I'm pretty pleased with this find. It looks like it's in good nick and should clean up well. So hopefully I'll find some more stuff soon. This was a bit of crockery that gave it away, thinking it might be in a good spot. Looks to be an old Chinese piece of bowl, so hopefully I can find a couple of Chinese cash coins. That'd be really terrific. Well, the tech thing is, the E-trac's found another couple of interesting finds. I mean, first this bottle, obviously it didn't register on the detector, but I found it digging up a target, and this lead thing here, it seems to have some sort of symbol on it or picture on it, so I'll clean it up, but it could be a good find. Got a few pieces of gold out of this reddish clay mullet keeps. It pays to keep trying and experimenting different types of soil types as well when you're detecting, just in case the gold is in one particular type of soil or clay. I hate having to cast a negative note in my movie, but it really annoys me when I come across unfilled holes. So I'm now going to have a few minutes filling these up because some person is too lazy to fill them up. Please, if you are gold detecting or any form of metal detecting, please fill your holes up. Thank you. Well, I've just found my sixth piece of gold for the trip out of this red clay sort of hole here, and it looks to be a nice piece, possibly 0.6, 0.7 of a gram. It's a bit dirtier, this one, so it'll need to be cleaned up. But that's nice to break the ice again and just see a little bit of gold sort of oozing out the side there. So cool. Hopefully I'll find a bit more. Well, this malachite here, I found actually 2 pieces of nice gold. I'm actually going to do a bit of gardening here just to try and clear a bit more away so I can see if I can find some more. But yeah, it's starting to get warm now, but I started early this morning, probably about 7:15, and it was nice and cool. Anyway, hopefully I'll find some more. Well, I've cleared the site as best as I can. I've been going for half an hour and boy, I'm hot and sweaty, I can tell you. But hopefully the work will be worth it. That's the hole, the malachite there, where I've found 2 pieces of gold. Unfortunately, a huge gum tree has fallen over it, blocking part of it. This here is the merchant soft drink bottle, which I've cleaned up. It's in beautiful condition, and yeah, a very nice addition to our collection. Artwork gave it to me so I could give it to Justin, which was very kind of him. I love this wagon wheel here at the end there. Absolutely lovely, lovely bottle, and it's got merchants, of course, on the front. Merchant and Co. Soft drinks. I can imagine some person in the hot weather opening this up and really appreciating it. And yeah, the amazing internal thread, which would have had a rubber bung in it to seal off the gas to keep the gas going in the soft drink. So yeah, lovely find. And the bottle on the right hand side is the black bottle I found, which I think is pretty old too, and it's intact, although it's scratched on the outside. It's this really dark glass, really nice heavy solid construction, and yeah, it does sort of give the appearance of being again an oldie. You can actually almost see the colour through the bottle there. It's a bit hard to photograph. On the end, very solid looking. It's quite heavy. It's a beautiful piece of work, and I'm very glad to have found it. So yeah, hopefully be able to identify it. I have tried to identify it, but of course it doesn't have any markings on it to indicate the manufacturer's name. But yep, great find. Very, very happy with it. G'day, it's Willow here. I'm back from the 4 days in Victoria, and I just wanted to show you the all the junk I dug. This is most of the junk I dug over the 4 days, although I did get rid of some. You know, it's quite amazing the amount of rubbish you've got to dig to find gold. In particular, lots of little pieces of lead shot, split shot there, 22 casings, shotgun casings, you name it. There's just rubbish everywhere, even the ubiquitous pull tab, modern rubbish, old nails, bits of tin. You commonly find heel plates off old shoes in the goldfields, bit of horseshoe, I don't know what that is, just lots and lots of rubbish everywhere. This looks to be an old pen knife, again just more rubbish, a bung off the barrel. This might be a file that was used to sharpen a chainsaw. Yeah, lots of nails. So yeah, it just goes to show you are finding a lot of junk in amongst the good stuff.